Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology. Today, my name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Real quick, I just want to say that today is a day where we are feeling transformational vibrations and also feeling transitions happening in our lives and around us. So don't forget to stop, take a break, and take care of yourself in the midst of all this exciting change, okay? All right, let's get into these aspects. Today is Thursday, November 17, 2022. Before we get started, I just want to wish a very happy birthday to my own sweet mother. I know you hate it when we make a big deal about your birthday, so we didn't this year, but I can't help but to celebrate you just a little bit. I hope you have a lovely day, Mama. The sun is traveling in the land of Scorpio through next Thursday. Here's the sun on the chart. Sun in Scorpio, our outer lives, our sense of purpose, our ways of showing up in the world come under deep personal review at this time. We're given to reflect on that which we normally would keep hidden or not bother to think about. The sun's healing light is here to help us clear away any murky clutter of the psyche that may have been sapping our power. Sun in Scorpio also represents the yearly descent into darkness. Just as Persephone is whisked away to the underworld, so too are we given increased clarity as to the consciousness and intent of those who have passed from our lives. In short, the ancestors speak to us, and we do well to take their guidance into consideration. The third quarter to waning crescent moon is in Virgo. We sort out the materials that have to go at this time, and we take action to disperse them. This helps us to bring order to our physical creative spaces so that when we reach that new moon next Wednesday, we will have a functional zone from which to begin again creating. Fixed water and mutable earth, friends. This gives me an image of like a mudslide. With the power we wield, let's also exercise control in the way we move our resources around. Today we have one aspect and some chart shapes to discuss at 2:42 this morning, Central Standard Time, friends. Mercury makes ingress to Sagittarius. So it crosses the line. There's Mercury right there at 0 degrees Sagittarius. So where we have been deep in the search for core truths, we now begin again to notice the rest of the world. Our minds are drawn to bigger ideas, higher education, local and distant travel, adventures that lead us to the understanding of universal truths. Now, next, let's take a look at this T-square shape that we have on the page. There's Sun opposite to Uranus, while Saturn is square to both of them. It looks kind of like that on the chart. Leo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Sun in Scorpio is naturally independent and concerned with the self, and with this opposition to Uranus, we may really feel like switching things up and surprising people a little. Saturn is here to remember that our actions matter in the context of the community. It's just fine to want to shake things up, but let's try to do this in a way that we know will work to achieve a positive and uplifting objective. Also on the chart, I want to point out that this sort of messy scribble of trine and sextile vibes in the lower half of the chart. Not so much an official aspect shape, but it is interesting to me. Sun, Mercury, and Venus are in trine positions here with these members over here of our management team, so to speak, that invite us to dream, create, and design bigger prospects for ourselves. And then here's Pluto cooperating with every other planet involved to bring about the beginnings and endings that draw us closer to those ideal circumstances we seek. This feels very positive, and it looks to me like the transformation is the focal point. Flow with the changes, friends. They're working on our behalf for excellent outcomes. Coming up tomorrow, we'll discuss the sun's sextile to Pluto and the opportunity that arises to share more deeply with others. And then on Saturday, Mars retrograde revisits its square to Neptune here. And the new moon in Sagittarius next Wednesday will grant us a time to relax, retreat, and live in the moment as we shift gears again on our creative path. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you for tuning in. For the second half of this vlog, in which we seek further insight from Tarot, please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Melrose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for being here. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I'll see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.